Welcome back to another video. My name is Callan and I'll be reacting to every single A24 film in order, starting from right now. This whole time I've been going off of a list I found on Letterboxd when I should have been going off of the list on A24's website. For the most part though, I've been watching the movies in order. I think I just watched The Captive and Son of a Gun a little too early. Anyways, today we're on movie number 17, A Most Violent Year. Before we get started though, I'd really appreciate it if you please subscribe to this channel down below and follow along this journey with me. Anyways, with that being said, let's get started with movie number 17. As always, starting off with the A24 logo, of course.
3 NYPD officers are being treated for gunshot wounds this morning.
We're starting off already learning about all the violence that's going on in this city. So far, I must say, I do like the color grading on this movie. Dang, how does this happen like right after that checkpoint too? They stole that guy's truck, what the heck? Here we go, A Most Violent Year. Already starting off pretty violent. What kind of deal is about to go down?
I offered to lease this site to you for a very fair price.
I like to own the things I use.
That's so true. I don't know how people lease cars. I don't think I could ever do that.
No, you have only 30 days to close the transaction.
30 days.
If you cannot, we keep the money and we sell the property to your competitor.
Congratulations. It's not ours yet. Hey, it was a hell of a job getting him to this point.
Yeah, at least he got the process started, got the ball rolling. We'll see if he's able to close this out. What does he need to do? Just needs 30 days to get the rest of the money? Because that was just a down payment, I believe. Oh, is this the truck driver?
Do not talk to your brother or your father about this, all right? They wanted the $6,000 worth of fuel that was in it.
So he took the truck, beat up that guy, and stole all the fuel. $6,000 too, that's a lot.
We believe that you and your company have broken the law and that we have evidence to prove that. So next week, we will be bringing a case against you.
Wonder what kind of illegal activity they found.
We follow standard industry practice on every front. I need to know what they're saying we did.
She seems guilty. She's like the bookkeeper, so she probably knows all the secrets.
You got yourself in contract over there. Well, we're working on it.
So that guy must have been a competitor.
Oh, hey! Hey! Come here, you!
Dang it, he got away. The guy at the barbershop probably sent him over, right?
Do you think I'm ready to move into sales?
No, I don't.
He needs to get into sales. The truck driving's too risky, too dangerous.
Catherine.
Uh-oh.
Catherine! Katie!
Did that guy drop it last night?
Your youngest daughter found it in the bushes outside her front door. She was playing with it. Look, it's loaded, with the safety off. You're not gonna like what'll happen once I get involved.
Dang, she's scary.
Don't do this.
She has so much like power. Like what does she mean by getting involved?
They know how the industry works, so they're going to charge us with rigging scales and underreporting income. We've just pushed it a little too far, that's all.
So let them protect themselves. That would stop all this very quickly.
I respectfully disagree.
Those men show up every morning for you because I tell them to.
This makes it tricky when all his drivers are like contracted. Is that all the paperwork that she has to go through?
Every driver in your fleet gets a handgun.
And a permit. Who is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, who's sending these people to hijack the drivers? And how much more protected are the drivers going to be now that they have a handgun? Things could get even more violent and crazy.
I know you've been dealing with a few of your rigs getting picked off as well.
But this has all gotten way out of control.
It will be the end of everything that we have worked for. If one of these guys shoots someone, they're gonna bring me down for it.
Oh yeah, too risky.
Gentlemen, do you know Ian Thompson, one of our new VP?
These are the guys from the bank. They need that money so they can close on that property. The A24 accident.
It's still alive. You gotta put it out of its misery.
No. We knew she was scary, just taking matters into her own hands.
What's with the gun?
I told you I wasn't gonna continue to stand around and let these people come and get me and my children.
That's so crazy. He's so like clean and by the books, where she's the complete opposite. They both want what's best for their family, but they both have two ways of doing it.
Guys, we don't want any trouble.
Are you serious?
At a birthday party, cops are showing up. Oh man, hide all the paperwork.
Where are you putting them?
What are we hiding?
I don't want them to go through these before I have a chance.
There might not even be anything illegal, but they haven't gone through the books yet, so you might as well be safer than sorry.
My husband is not my father. Not even close.
You're strong just by going. Stronger, in fact.
Oh no.
Julian!
Oh, how does he have a gun? Oh no. This is crazy, all this traffic too.
Someone shot up his truck on the 59th Street Bridge. It was Julian.
He can't be too happy about that. He was the one that didn't want guns.
This is not the way that I do business. In fact, I've been warning my men against this very thing.
Yeah, they're already trying to charge him with whatever's in his books, and now having this whole situation go down, it's just getting worse and worse.
Belle,
It's the guys from the bank, right? From the dinner?
we're not going to be able to show up for you on Thursday. We can't do the loan.
How is he gonna get another loan or more money? I don't know how many more days he has left. Wonder what she has to say about all of this.
We'll find the money somewhere else, that's what it means.
We have 2 days.
Ooh, 2 days?
¿Has visto a Julián?
No.
Julian, stop running! Andrew, he's
What the heck?
Where's the gun?
I threw it in the river. That's enough.
How long is he gonna be in prison for, I wonder? Oh no. Probably longer now that he's running.
I know that you tried to buy the company from my grandfather several times.
I'm not here to offer to buy your company. Looking for a loan.
He's asking his competition for a loan?
I need $1.5 million.
What are like the terms? Like, what would you say yes to giving your competitor $1.5 million to buy this property that'll make them more successful?
We can offer you $500,000 at 20% for a year. And we would need a 5-year straight wholesale holding agreement for 250,000 gallons a year at your new facility.
Right, so they'll have access to the facility if they lend him this money.
Okay.
We have prepared an offer for you to review.
What's the offer?
I need more time.
I'll give you 3 days.
It's lucky that he's getting something. He still needs a decent amount though, in 3 days.
The guys who are doing this, that they're not actually working for anyone in this room.
How do you trust these people though? Somebody's gotta be in charge of all these hijackings of the trucks, right?
Are the only people within 200 miles of here that have the ability to purchase and store that kind of quantity.
That is true. Like anybody could take 6,000 gallons worth of fuel, but where would you put it?
Have some pride in what you do. And stop.
Yeah, because he's probably the only one that's running a clean business.
But we're still about $1 million short.
You're gonna go see your little brother.
It's a short-term mortgage on the apartment building we own together.
That thing isn't worth more than 150 grand, though.
That's still not enough money, though.
17, 2 guys are coming at me.
He has to chase after these guys, figure out who sent them. That guy's dead, so he has to go after the other guy.
Who hired you?
And it's the first time that he's playing dirty. He's too good, he can't do it.
Get out of here.
I don't work for anybody. But I sold a load of your fuel in Far Rockaway last week.
Okay, so he has to go to Rockaway and figure out who he sold to. Oh, was it this guy?
Do you have any receipts over the last year for incoming marked number 4?
213,000.
I was just buying this
Man.
stuff off these guys.
I only bought a couple loads. I need a loan.
Yeah, that still wasn't enough money. He does need more.
$600,000.
Spent my whole life trying not to become a gangster.
I know.
Now, on the biggest deal of my career, they're gonna own me. What is this?
Bank account?
Got a secret bank account with a ton of money? She's been hiding this money this whole time?
Been skimming money from the company. From the beginning.
Oh, man.
It was just in case times got tough.
You keep it exactly where it is, all right? And you use it when they drag me off to jail.
We'll use the money.
All right, so it's settled. Now it's gonna be a pain to pay off all these loans.
Did you know about the money? Yes.
And he knew. Is that the guy, Julian?
Abel!
Oh, why does he have a gun?
I have nowhere to go. I have nothing. And somehow you've ended up with everything you wanted? Abel! Please, take care of my family.
Just what path do you take to get there? And there is always one that is most right. And that is what this is.
The path that is most right. It's so interesting. And the A24 logo to close us out, of course. Alright, and that was movie number 17, A Most Violent Year. I don't really remember this movie the first time that I watched it, so I'm glad I got to rewatch it because I really enjoyed this movie. I really liked the casting in this movie. Oscar Isaac was great, of course. Jessica Chastain was scary good. I also mentioned earlier how I enjoyed the color grading in this movie. The story, of course, was great, really suspenseful. You're kind of trying to figure out all the pieces, who the bosses were, and then you have this main character trying to get all of this money, asking his competitors, as well as trying to avoid the police. I thought it was great. Anyways, I'm looking at Letterboxd right now, and this movie is sitting at 3.5 stars. Because I enjoyed this movie so much, I think I'm gonna have to rate this 4 out of 5 stars. Now in terms of my ranking though, I also gave Spring Breakers, Ginger and Rosa, and The Rover 4 stars. I know I enjoyed Spring Breakers and Ginger and Rosa more than this movie, but I think I like this movie more than I did The Rover. So overall, I'm gonna have to put this movie in the number 4 spot, just behind Ginger and Rosa and before The Rover. So with that being said, this is my current ranking of the first 17 A24 films. As always though, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts were on this movie, what you rate it, and what you rank it, and I'll see you next Thursday for the next video.
Just what path do you take to get there? And there is always one that is most right. And that is what this is.